Hello, this is John, your movie madman. I have returned to give you another video, because I'm nice like that. So if you guys could be nice and like this video and subscribe to the channel, that would touch my heart. Just so you're aware, you don't have to pay to subscribe to the channel. I've had a couple of people ask me how much it costs to subscribe, but it doesn't cost anything. It's free to subscribe, so feel free to click on that and click on the bell if you want, and you'll get notifications when new videos are out. So I've got my notepad in front of me today so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing 5 reviews in one video today because a lot of my reviews are quite short, so I haven't got anything to show you actually, because these are digital copies. So I've rented most of these on Google Play, one of them on Sky Cinema, and I've actually got a hard copy of one of them because I bought it from America because I didn't want to have to wait till the end of April to watch it. So I got it from America because you can get 4K films from America and they still play over here, so that's pretty exciting, but we'll get to that last. I'm going to start with the one that I watched on Sky Cinema. I had to subscribe to Sky Cinema in order to watch this, but to be fair, I deleted the subscription after I'd watched it, so kind of worked out. Got to see the film in 4K, so I was quite happy about that. First film I'm going to talk about is Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think quite a few people have seen it already, but it won't be spoilery. None of these reviews will be spoilery, hopefully. I'll point out little details, but I won't be spoiling anything to do with the film, so don't worry too much about that. It's quite long, just so you're aware. It's 4 hours long, so if you guys like Lord of the Rings, then you're in for a treat. It's nothing like Lord of the Rings, but it's just as long. But yeah, it's great. I really liked it. I don't know many people that haven't liked it. A lot of people have said it was a lot better than they thought it was going to be. I've heard a few people say they didn't really like it. It was too long, but I was alright with it. I quite like long films, so as long as they go somewhere and there's loads of detail and stuff like that, which there was, so I was alright with that. In terms of 4K, the 4K was pretty good. It wasn't too dark, considering a lot of it is quite darkly lit. The 4K still brought out the details and colours that you wanted to see for the film, so that was pretty good. I was quite happy with that. It's a typical Zack Snyder film, so expect loads of epic slow motion. There's a lot more attention to detail in the violence in this, which is probably one of the reasons why it was 15 rated. They say fuck about 4 times, I think, which would probably be another reason why it was 15 rated. If you don't like long films, you will struggle because it's long, but it's fine. I was fine with it. Negative wise, I didn't like the frame. I don't know if you know much about how it was shot, but you got black bars on either side, literally like you're watching an episode of Friends. They say it was shot like that because it was meant to look more IMAX-y, but I've never seen a film in an IMAX screen that's got black lines down the sides of the screen. So if you ever see a Christopher Nolan film and it's got IMAX bits in it, there's no black lines there, is there? It's like full screen. See, picture's so big you can't even see where my hands are. Full screen. It's not full screen, is it, if you've got black bars on the side? So that's probably one of the only negative things I would probably say about it. I mean, there was a few extra characters that were chucked in there that I felt like were just chucked in there for the sake of being chucked in there, but you know, they were still nice to see, so it didn't really bother me that much at all. That's available to buy in 4K on the 24th of May. That's available to buy on Blu-ray and DVD as well on the 24th of May, so if you don't want to pay for it online, you can wait till then and you can watch it then. You'd have to buy it then, obviously, so you have to pay for it some way. Right, so next, this week I rented Chaos Walking on Google Play, which wasn't expensive, but it was nice because I could see it at home in 4K as well. If you don't know much about Chaos Walking, it's been in the making for a few years, I think. It's taken quite a while to actually get this film released. Tom Holland's in it, Daisy Ridley's in it, they're the 2 main stars. Mads Mikkelsen's in there as well as one of the Jonas Brothers, so it's quite exciting. 4K wise, I thought it looked really good. Lots of colour in there, which obviously is one of the reasons why we watch 4K. But yeah, there's lots of details, there's lots of stuff like set in the woods, so there's loads of like wooded stuff. It's good, as cool as woods look in 4K. There's loads of greens and browns and stuff like that. There's purple flowers as well, which is pretty cool. It was nice because it wasn't predictable. It's not a predictable story. It's not too overly cheesily romantic. It's not one of those, oh, I love you, so I have to do everything because I love you so much. It's not like that. They're not very good at explaining what's going on, I didn't think. I mean, I got it as it went along, but it would have been nice if they'd explained it a little bit more at the beginning. There's like a little bit of writing at the beginning, and then it just starts, and you're just like, oh, alright, so this is what's going on. And then you kind of get it as it goes along. Well, I got it, so it can't be that hard to understand. But yeah, I mean, it's good. I liked it. A good solid. I'd give it a like. If it had a YouTube video, I'd give it a like. So maybe if you liked this, that'd be great. There's no release date yet for it coming out. I've got it on my wish list, but it hasn't got a release date yet, so I won't get too excited about it yet. Right, so one of the big ones here, I saw Godzilla vs Kong this week as well. I had to rent that on Google Play as well, but I got to see it in 4K, so that's pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Godzilla and King Kong fight in this film. The title kind of gives that away, as do the trailers. 4K wise, it looks amazing. From like the opening shot, you're just like, it looks great. There's colours in there that I didn't even know existed, so looking wise it's good. Story wise it was what I expected. It's not amazing, but it's not a terrible story. Some of the characters from the previous film are in it, although I feel like if they weren't in it you probably wouldn't even notice they weren't there. They seem to focus more on the new characters rather than the characters from the older films, but it doesn't matter. You're not watching it for the characters, are you? You're watching it to watch Godzilla and King Kong fight, which is what you got. And there was quite a bit of it as well. There was more of it than I thought there would be, so I was quite happy about that. But I'm not gonna ruin it, don't worry. Not gonna ruin it. King Kong does some cool stuff in slow motion though, I'll tell you that. He doesn't do that. That was just, I don't know what that was actually. Sorry. The only thing I thought that was a bit dumb was that as soon as the film started I felt like I'd missed the first 20 minutes. They just like drop you in it and you're like, oh, am I supposed to understand what's going on then? They take a while to explain what's going on, so look forward to that. If you're a bit confused at the beginning, it does get explained later, but it does take a little while before they start explaining stuff. That's out to buy on the 14th of June. Fourth one yesterday. I watched this. This was released on the 11th of March, but I didn't watch it till yesterday, and that was Judas and the Black Messiah. Interesting one that. I had to rent that on Google Play as well, so that's 3 films I've had to rent on Google Play recently, and I've never rented stuff on Google Play before, so that was a new experience for me anyway. But anyway, it's not about renting stuff on Google Play, is it? Judas and the Black Messiah. Bit racy, you know, it's based on like the Black Panther Revolution in the 60s, so there have been films based on that before, but I've never seen a film based on the Black Panther Revolution before, so that was a new interesting experience for me as well, to learn a little bit about that. It's an extremely Oscar-y movie. There's a lot of acting in there, people trying really hard to get an Oscar, so that was quite interesting. Daniel Kaluuya, if that's even how you say his name, Daniel Hallelujah. I don't think I've ever seen him play a character that is English, even though he is English himself, but I haven't seen him in much, to be fair, so I can't really, but yeah, he's definitely going for an Oscar. It's been nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Actor for him, Best Supporting Actor from the other lead guy, Best Film, he's been nominated for Best Screenplay, and there's no release date for that either, so it's online if you want to watch it. It's on Prime Video as well, I believe, if you want to watch it on there. It's on Google Play, obviously, that's where I saw it. In 4K, so very exciting stuff. Last but not least, I'll tell you what, I did buy this from America so I could get it on the 23rd of March. And that is Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. This is the restored iMax edition. There's nothing particularly exciting about the case. It's the Ultimate Edition 4K. I just wanted to say it's a bit overhyped, to be fair. It could have been a lot better. When it comes to the restored side of it, I didn't really notice anything that was different. As for the IMAX sequences, black bars down the sides again, just like he did for Justice League. So I didn't really get the hype for that either. I mean, it's great 4K as it is. If you don't have it in 4K and you want it in 4K, then by all means get the restored version of it. That's out to buy on the 26th of April. So that's quite soon actually. Better get this video out soon. It is the Ultimate Edition only as well, and a lot of people say they prefer the Ultimate Edition to the normal edition. So hopefully you'll prefer it. If you've already got it in 4K, then just stick with what you've already got. Basically, I'd say, I don't mean to knock it down, but there's nothing IMAX-y about bars down the sides, I don't think, in my opinion. They might say that that's more closer to an IMAX frame, maybe, but it just looked a little bit silly for me. I've not really got anything else to say. That was it. That's 5 reviews. Very exciting video for you, I hope. I'm not very good at doing reviews. I'll be doing some deep reviews soon. They will be spoiler alerts, and because I'm literally going to be going through every single detail that I possibly can about the film. I've been making notes as I watch some films, so hopefully I'll get some of those videos out soon as well. But until then, if you could like this video, that would be nice. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be nice. You guys are quite nice, to be fair. Thank you again for your ongoing support. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget, you don't have to pay to subscribe as well. And that'll be it, I think. Yep. Goodbye. I'll see you again soon.